Hi, how are you? My name is Sun Gohan, and as you see here, you can see my screen. Now, I will be streaming on YouTube today. You go follow me on Twitch on MonKiller4567. Both of my Twitch channels will be in the description below. Now, as you can see my screen on OBS. If you don't know what it is, I will show you. So if you want to stream on your computer, you can download OBS. Whichever you're using, you can just click one of these and something will pop up at the bottom, or it will show for this. I think it will show another tab. It'll pop up another tab and tell you how to download it. And tell you how to download it. And so if it tells you how to download it, then good. But then as soon as you download it, you see something like this. Your screen will be black, and you want your screen to be like this, where you can actually see it. Well, one thing is, my screen used to do the same thing. So if you want to make your audio, you can just go here, do these. Bam. Now you have your audio. Yeah, okay. As you can see, you might start off with this, you might not, but you can add your audio and stuff like that. Then you want to do this. Let me delete this, and I will show you guys. Bam. Bam. Now you see nothing. You just see a black screen. Want to do add. Now you see a black screen, and you won't be able to see what I'm doing. Bam. Now what I did was, bam, then I clicked this add button right here. You can right click, or you can right click, then click add, and it'll show you this. You want to do display, and you want to make source visible. Then if you're using other monitors, you want to go to different monitors, caption cursor if you want to. Right now, since I'm using my Windows computer, you will only be able to see my Windows computer. Bam. Now you have that. Bam. Now you'll be able to see your screen, but then your screen is still black. Well, then you want to right click the source that you just made, your display capture, and then you want to go to transform, and it should say fit to screen. Bam. So that red dot that you saw at the top somewhere, it's somewhere that made your screen completely black. Like the dot will look like a big old dot. Might not be in the same position, but it'll be like a big old dot. It'll be like a big old dot. It'll be like a big old dot right there, or like somewhere on your screen. Like mine was up here. As you can see, mine was up here if you see those dots. And then I right clicked, like I figured this out on my own. I right clicked, then I did fit to screen. So then you saw that I just clicked this and it said fit the screen. Oh, but everything around that red dot is still white. It's still whited out. Alright. I don't know which one worked for me, but when I did this, as you can see, there will be something like this when you click this, right, guys? Hold up. Alright, y'all can see that. Now, hold up, let me go to my, as y'all can see my screen. Now, you'll be able, now if you go here, just like a little green and black thing, click that. If you wanna right click it, right click control panel. Then you'll see manage 3D settings. Go to program settings. Then for me, it said OBS Studio. Then you want to go to high performance. Then you want to click, if you, then you want to look for OBS Studios, or you can just do add, and look for OBS Studios here. Once you do that, you can also go to, then once you do that, second, you'll see number 2, select the performance grapher. It will normally use something like this, like that. Then you have to go down to high performance. You want to go to high performance, the one that says high performance progressor or something like that. Once you do that, press apply. Now, if that worked, then you want to go to back to check OBS. And if that worked for you, then good. If that didn't work for you, don't click off the video just yet, because I have another way you did it. Now, thank you to, now, I'll have to go back to my history to see the videos, that the people that helped me, people that did it, that told me how to do this, and people that did show me how to do this. I'll put them in the description below. So right now we're gonna, so I forgot what it was. Display, I think it goes to. You want to go to display, if I'm sure. If it's not display, then yeah, okay. It might be on the side, like over here, like graphic settings. When you go to, you're gonna go to display, then you want to go to graphic settings, okay? If it's not down at the bottom for you, then it will be on the side for you. Graphic settings. Then you want to click. Then it will say. Then you want to say classic app. You want to do browse, which you can already see. You want to do browse. Now this took me a while to find. That's why I'm gonna make you go step by step to find this. So when you're in it, it'll show up your folder with files in it. Click this PC. You want to go down to devices and drives, and you want to click Windows. You know, like the drive. If you have another drive activated and it has your OBS Studios on it, then do that one. But since it's here, I'm going to go to there. Now you want to go for, now mine was in program files. If yours is in something else, then go ahead. Mine was in program files. Then I had to scroll through a lot of it, and when I scrolled through a lot of it, if I'm sure it has to be in here. If it's not in here, when I scrolled through it, it showed OBS Studios, OBS-Studios. You want to go there. Then you want to go to pin. So go to pin on OBS-Studios. If I'm going too fast for people that are, if I'm going too fast, I'm going to slow down. For the people that's understanding what I'm saying, I'm gonna slow down. So I'm gonna review after this. I'll just practically just go back and say everything more slower. But for the people that want to do this in a rush, then okay. Then you want to go to pin. Once you open pin, it'll say 64 bits. Open 64 bits. Open 64 bits. Then you want to go to OBS 64. Once you do that, click Add in OBS Studio. Will be right here. Then you want to click Options on OBS Studio, and you want to go to Power Saving. Now, that's time for the people that really technically didn't understand because I was going too fast for them. I'm gonna practically, people that got it, then you don't need to see this last part. You got everything, you understand what I was saying. Okay. If you understand what I was saying, good. If you didn't, then I'm going to go back over it right now. Now you should be able to see my home screen. As I said in the beginning, if you did not, if you did not, as I said, if you didn't understand, your screen's black. Your screen's black, you see a little red dot somewhere on your screen. When you made the capture, or you don't have OBS Studios, go download it. It's at OBS Studio. It's called OBS Studios, and you can download it for whatever type you're using. Once you get on OBS Studios, then you want to make a caption. As I said, you want to right click, then click Add, then click Display Caption. Once you do that, it'll show you something. If you're using different monitors, then you'll see something that tells you about different monitors. You want to make source visible, you want to create new. Then you'll see something like display and you'll see all your different monitors. Click that. Bam. Click OK, click whatever monitors you want to use. As you see, I have my scene 22. This one is for my Among Us. This one I made today. And I'm doing this for this video. You want to make a scene. If you don't, you want to make a scene. But you want to click sources. And you want to click scene. To do that, bam. I'm going to create new one. If it's not, then you'll have to add to existing one, but create a new one. Bam, you got a scene all set up. Now you got to do display capture. Now, as I said, there will be like a red dot somewhere. When I first started, it was a red dot. I had this for 8 months. It still didn't work for me. You want to go to transform. Then you want to go to fit to screen. When you right click on it, it'll say transform. Say something like under order, like under add, group, selected, copy filters, select color, rename, remove. Under order, you'll see transform. Fit to screen, bam. Now if you still don't see everything, then there must be something wrong. Then there must be something wrong with my computer. I don't have the right computer. No. Same thing happened for me. Now this is the slow version of it. Just to get you started quickly, since y'all are not too fast with computers, or this is your first time doing it and you're new to all this computer stuff and you just want to start streaming as soon as possible because you played on console a lot and you streamed on console, but now you want to stream on PC for games that you started on PC. Yes, I want to do the same thing, and now I figured out how to do it. Bam. Now open this. You see that little arrow that's going up? There should be something that says Nevada settings. Click that. Once you open that, or you can right click it, control panel. Then you'll see manage 3D settings. And as I said, now before we go on to that one, I'm gonna minimize that screen. You should do that also. Open your settings on your computer. So I'm gonna type in settings, click open. You wanna go to system. Now this process, I think it's harder than the other one. This process, I think is. Now I think this process. Hold up, I'm back, guys. Right now, I think this process is harder. I think this process is harder. The reason why I think that is because when you click this, you want to have classic settings on. When you click browse, you don't know where to go. You don't know which file to open. You just downloaded OBS Studios. You really didn't change what file it was getting on. You don't even know which file it's on because you're just new to computer like that. Well, when you get in, it maybe say quick access or OneDrive that you're under. Go under this PC. If you're already under this PC, you'll see folders and you'll see 3D objects, this desktop, documents, downloads, music, pictures, videos. You don't want to click none of those files. You want to go down to devices and drives. If you put OBS on another drive, then click that drive you put OBS on. I put it on here, so yeah. Then for me, it was in program files, not the program files x86, just program files. I click that. Then, as you can see, I have Genshin Impact. As you can see all the stuff all the files I have. Common files, Epic Games, Genshin Impact, HP Common Recovery. Intel, you might not see Genshin Impact or Epic Games if you haven't downloaded those two. I downloaded those two and they're on my computer. But if you keep on scrolling down, and if it's in this file, then you'll be able to see it. OBS. For me, it's under Nevada Corporations. I think it's because it's in I have it in order, so I'm able to see that it's over Oculus, and right here on OBS Studios, it'll be called OBS-Studios for me. For me, it's called that. If it's something like that, OBS, something like, there'll always be OBS-Studios, or it'll be something else kind of close to that name. As soon as you do that, you want to click Pin. Now, as soon as you click Pin, you'll see it. Now, if you didn't catch that, as I said, go to this PC, Windows, then you want to click Windows or whatever drive you put it, OBS on, then Programs, Files, OBS, then Pin, OBS-Studios, then Pin. 64 bits. So what you want to click on next. Then you'll see something like the OBS logo called OBS 64. Bam. For me, it already says the specificated app was already added. As you already see, you should call it. It should be classic. Then you want to click here. Click options. Then click power saving. Then click power saving. And if that works for you, then good. Just to make sure I'm doing this right, guys, I'm going to go on YouTube and see if that's what I saw. The first one, I don't know if the first one worked for me, but I know for sure the second one, I think it did work for me. And if I'm not doing this right,
preferred lingo, you can change what your donation is.
Alright, that was the donation one. As I see, you say power driven, then I'll say save it, then you want to click save it.
Hi everyone, my name is
If that didn't work for you, then his way of it will,
app OB,
which he showed the same way as last time. But I'm gonna show the two ways that helped me. And they'll both be in the link in the description below, but I did this cause that's what. And if that version didn't work for you guys, then this version will. This version is the easier version to me. You can click this right here and it'll show you all your apps. Or you can click add. Or you can click add and it'll show you all of the apps here. Then you want to go to OBS Studios if you click that. Or the same thing from here, you want to go to OBS Studios, pin /64bits /obx64.exe. Then you want to go down. You want to go to High Performance and Native Aggressor, Progressor, and Pattern Progressor. Then click Apply. Once you click Apply, then good. If one of those two versions didn't help you, then that means that there is a new way to do it. Thank you for watching, and if this wasn't good enough for you, then both of the versions will be in the link description below. Then both of those two links will be in the description below. Thank you for watching, and like and subscribe, and my Twitch stuff and my Twitch will be in the link in the description below also. See you later and goodbye.